Okay. And this one here. Can we turn these around? I think they actually probably front this avenue. Let's go ahead and create standard roads to their door. Like so. This one's hard to see. But I think that's how that goes. Yeah. Works for me. Okay. Look at their beyond childbearing. This one is. This one is fine. They can have children here. But you see, I think we're starting to get homes for people in our old populations. We have 350 citizens. Yeah, we've lost a few people, more than we've gained. But that's okay. So 47 kids in school. That's been diminished. We have 14 children being born. We have some homes, but there's just a mad rush of children out one year because I put in those homes, but it didn't seem like it was that much. How is our reeds? We were having some issues before. We don't have any reeds. I think this has to do with production limits. These production limits get to be a real problem and can really hurt you here and other places. Where all of a sudden your wood supply disappears. We need to get these people making reeds. Now I can move reeds. I've got reeds. Oops, I did that again. I have reeds in the traders. I just hate to do that unless it's an emergency. Man. So what is hogging the space? Because reeds there's nothing. What are reeds, what are they counted as? Let's see. Miscellaneous. What else is considered miscellaneous? They could be taking like 8,000. Let's take a look here. It's quantities. Go to the top. Let's look for something that's beeswax. Now beeswax. I wonder. This stuff. And how do you find out? I think there's a place where you can go look. Options. Oh. That ain't it. There's a place where you can go look. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Maybe it's here. Maybe. No, that's not it. Okay. So we're talking about beeswax, apiary. Yes, I know that. Beekeeper, miscellaneous. Could very well be. Well, there's an easy way to deal with that. Here's what you do. Since you're not using beeswax quite fast enough, and I know why that is. Hold on a sec. Let's see if we can't kill two birds with one stone. How are we doing on candles? 83. Yeah, see, we're low on candles. So we need to find the... wandering that thing around, but I think it's over here. Yeah. We're not making candles anymore. Start making candles. We can use up some of that supply of beeswax. Look at that, 45, 54. That's crazy. That's a lot of beeswax. And we could also probably unhinge some over here too. Beeswax. Okay, let's put that over there. That should deal with that problem. Gonna move a lot of the beeswax over here, and some of it is gonna start being used to make candles again. Because we're gonna have some of these places, like the marble quarry, it's gonna go out. You'll need candles for that. I wonder if we had enough candles for that, what was it? I have this thing. Okay, it's back to 100. So we had 5 in here at one time. Right? So now 5 should get it to where it needs to be. And we're not doing iron, we're doing coal here. Good. See, the next upgrade here is going to require lamp oil. I think we'll be able to do that by the time we need it. Yeah, this thing's taken some workers away, but it doesn't really matter. It would have been making the same thing as the other place, probably. But you can go into, check this. Sometimes you should. Make sure these numbers are the same here. And miners. Those numbers are the same. That means you got the right number of people in the jobs. There's nobody that's running around. You can usually see a little question mark up here. That usually tells you that somebody might be lost. Doesn't know how to get back to his job he used to have when you fired him. Okay. We still have these homes. Biggest problem is this bottleneck here in the log production. This cemetery is not getting done. There's 2 people over there. It's just so far away from civilization, right? Is that your excuse? Are these things full? No, they're not. Why is marble way up here? Yikes. Okay, this goes right up to the door, practically, right? This was stone back here, I think, is what we were doing. But some of it's being done with moss-covered stone. So we're going to put this like this. Whoops. Can't go there. Go to here. Go to here. I do wish they would work on this. Kind of like really a priority. Guess they don't have the same priorities that I do. Okay. That will get done. Just wonder how many these I have back here. I don't think this is a problem. You know, where do you store this stuff, you know? Nah, see, there's plenty. I think the problem is there's nobody that lives back here. This whole area is going to be part of the, you know, the abbey. I can finish these homes. This will help because that puts more workers in this area. We have a market? We do not. We should probably do a market someplace before you actually get into the abbey proper. There's the eggs. That's what I was looking for. I think I can do with 20. It's not very much. Maybe I'll do all 40. Whatever. Whale blubber. Yeah, okay. And I do have, well, I've got a few marble statues here. Beeswax. Alright. Reeds. Let's move this before I actually go click on this down here. I probably end up having to punch all that stuff back in again. Are we recovering? We are recovering. Never mind. We don't need to buy reeds. I think we got that issue cured. So we have 820 that needs to be spent here. 3, how about? I'm overpaying. Okay. 2 of those. Beeswax. Okay, 250. I'm gonna sell some of that beeswax. So I get whale blubber and silkworm eggs. See, now the whale blubber is, it gets used the same way that beeswax gets used, I think. Now whale blubber makes the lamp oil, and beeswax can be used to make candles. So this is more, you know, what we're going to be needing, I think. So we're going to trade this and dismiss this trader. He's not leaving. How come? Oh, that was the one I was working with. This one, let's make this quick. He's been here a while. If he's got pumpkins, he's got a deal. Pumpkins. Yes, let's do pumpkins. Overpaying. Go back to 10, 650. 10. 3 and 1. Trade. Here's my pumpkins. And lastly, the food supplier, 31066. Let's move this first. Let's move this now. Produced good last year. I think we're going to do really well this year, even better. So I don't think I'm going to need anything. Bye. Cemetery. Crop field. This was for, well, it can be used for pumpkins. I need crop fields for all of this stuff. Let's do, how are we doing? Raspberries. Do we have raspberries? Yes. Yeah, I've already done that one. Strawberries. Do not have any, but I did at one point have them. Look at that, my numbers. 81. How can that be? There. Okay, we're short 3, apparently. Okay, so that's fine. All of this stuff looks good. We're getting there. Cemetery is not, though. College still has people going to school there. 353 citizens, 299 adults, 38 students, 16 children. Children, that's a pretty low number. I think we're going to be okay. This is the graph of the food, how it goes up and down over 10 years. But it's been staying up in the steady range. This is just harvest to harvest. There are no nomads here. I don't have everything, and I probably never will get everything. Anyway, 98% clothed, 62% educated, and people are very happy, though, for some reason, and I think I know why. I think our cemeteries are full. Some people, because people fall out of the cemetery over time, it goes down in numbers. But, if both cemeteries are like at 54 each, and somebody dies, then you're going to get nicked on that. Somebody's going to be unhappy. It's going to draw down the happiness of the entire community. Had that other cemetery going, and 3 years ago when I first started building this thing, which is not getting finished, 3-4 years ago when I started that thing, I said this was a mistake. I hadn't been paying attention to this cemetery issue, and I knew it was good. Okay, I got 25 labor, and they're not over here, they're elsewhere. They're building homes for people. This is over by the college. Just these homes that attach together. There's another one, then another one. This one's done. This one's going to be done. These homes seem to have a certain priority when there are many things that need to be done. Houses seem to be given a little bit of a priority. I don't know why. Den's Orchard, yes. Let's get this thing going. Peaches, right? Let's go look at this place. Oh, no. This is actually the one I wanted to go grapes. That's right. Very good. The monastery is finished. Books, coal, wood, leather. Well, why not, right? Don't need to make a ton of them. Put a couple people in here to make books. What else can they make? That's the only thing they can do. I bet you they're very fine books too. Nicely illuminated. Let's go ahead and get. This is going to be a stone room right over here. Good. Let's look on the side over here. There's no other real doors except for that one, I think. The Abbey is here. That's right. The monastery is here. The vineyard is here. The cemetery is back here. We have another dense orchard over here. Now, I don't think these two had a real purpose in mind for them. I think one was definitely going to be peaches. I'm not sure this is an orchard. Yes, it is. I don't know what I'm going to put in there. Probably have to find something on the list that we're missing out on. A couple more people passed away from old age. few new laborers. Merchants. Let's go click on one of these just to get over there. Nope. And turn a little. Other way. Always do that the wrong way. No nomads. And they really gave up on us. 351. You see, I'm down a few people. But there's no big population crash or anything like that. It's just, you know. You just have to set this kind of tempo, right? Try to keep an eye on your, if you're paying attention, you're in a municipal job like this, you're paying attention to what you know, where you're at on all of the different factors. And most of them are sitting right over here. And you can find more things that are pertinent to maybe what kind of crop are you going to put in. You can do this by quantity and start at the bottom, work your way up. What seeds do I have that I just, you know, I keep running out of, right? I don't think I have sweet potatoes. Strawberries, I just started those, and peaches, just started those. Leeks, don't have. Of course, honeydew's really not available. Or apricots. So you just, I'm gonna have to find one. You know, something that needs a second, yeah, you see my dense orchard up there. I need to find an orchard that is in need of help in producing more. Particularly something, if it were grapes, I'd say just put in another grape field because we will be using those. I'm not seeing anything up here. Mulberry leaves. That reminds me, I've got my silkworms. I've got to get that together too. So many things. Okay, I've got a ton of that stuff. How about just doing apples or something in this one? Pecans were first. I bet you the pecan field is probably pretty old. Probably not producing as well as it used to. Olives seem to go old fast, which is kind of curious. Olives are very useful. Let's do an olive orchard here. And this one, which is way over here, next to this other one. College is at 5 students. I'm going to close that. Don't need to look at that anymore. These things over here, almost all of the wood, look at that, 115 for this market in wood. It's no wonder, and the wood's actually recovering now, finally. Gosh, it's been a long time. Let's go over to the Abbey again. Okay, now this is a matter of builders getting over here to build this. I'm going to go ahead and give it another priority plug, even though this is not going to help. They can only work so fast. And let me look at it from the front. Let me see, I'm going to put in a stone road right here and right here. Look at this. Just the 4 stars here is my fault because I didn't get this cemetery built yet. It should have been done a long time ago. Okay, now we got this nice little road right here by the cemetery. Oh, sweet. Right over here. You could cross over this, look at the nice covered bridge. It'd be really cute. It has to be set up right though. Comes right off this thing, right off this. It's fairly inexpensive. We'll keep an eye on this. This house is finished. Alright, we have one more of these homes. I need more housing over here someplace. Can I put a house here? No, that's a sewing establishment. There's a house on the other side that is actually the doctor for the area. We got the big school with this apartment complex over here. We can increase the size of this still. It gets more people into the area to do things. It'd be nice to be able to park it over on the monastery grounds, but it won't have much use over there. You know, after everything's built over there. That's what I want. How far can we go here? Yeah, right there. You're not going to be able to do it. So there's 3. Okay, you can do 1. No, you can't. No, you can. The next one has to cap off here. Might as well do it. Okay, that's going to end that complex. That puts just more workers into this area. More people. Oops, did that again. At least once a day, right? Or once a year in game time. I might want to put that road on there too. Food supply is getting very, very strong now. A little out of balance. Probably just a little bit too much panic on my part. Well, let's see what this guy wants. He wants us to buy his food. Yeah, but you see, my food supply is really, really burgeoning right now, so I'm going to let you go. It should be getting close to late winter. I'm going to try my best to stop in late winter like I'm supposed to. If this game wasn't so fascinating, I could probably actually do that. Change this to name. I want to find lumber. See how we're doing on lumber. 441. Got lots and lots of firewood. Lots of lumber. And the wood supply is 166, so that's improving. I don't think I need to fool around with that too much. You know, these invisible storage units along the edges here, you don't see too many of them occupied. There's so many of them in this community that if they were starting to get really full, then you would see it by the amount of stuff that's packed along the roadways. And there's some. You can see it, there's some. It isn't a ton. Oranges would be good. I wonder if they would grow in our climate here. You can certainly try it. We have the marble statues to do it. 9 would be nice. Can you do 9? Oh, not even 9. 8. 220. Trade. What was this now? Orange. Yeah. Let's trade. Dismiss. That'll be nice to see if that'll actually work. good. See, the Abbey is gonna start here. There's gonna be a bridge over into the Abbey lands on the other side of the river, but this area over here is still a good farmland. I'll go ahead and create a nice dense orchard here where we'll plant our beautiful oranges. I go this route. Yeah. Let's do it that way. Let's forget this. A dense orange orchard. Okay, there's the storage for the dock. Over here, this place, we build this building right here. It's already got stuff in it. We're already using it. And then the marketplace is right over here. Look at all the people over here, my goodness. Come to see the new market, huh? Really fine place. It's probably people that live here picking up food, right? Idling. They're idling. That's because they got nothing to do. You see, they can idle. This community doesn't require people to be working all the time. They can hang out at the market with their friends. You know, just look around. That's what they do around here. They just look around. Hey, let's go over to the market and look around. How about if you guys get to work? There's a whole countryside of wild foods to go pick. Right? Watch this. If I go and do all of this, when I go over there and look again, they'll all be gone. Or most of them will be. Like that. All this area up in here. So we will be moving up into this area. See, look at that. They scatter like fleas. Bye. Have fun. I shouldn't mess with my people like that. I should have just let them have their time. I'm gonna keep them really busy. Okay, that's probably good enough. It is early spring. I didn't manage to stop when I was supposed to. And I don't have anything going on here. I don't think there's anything. Oh, there is somebody at the trader. I'm just going to go ahead and leave myself right here and say